All right, we're on television and on the computer. I can't promote the computer thing, but we can talk about it. I'm on the computer and on the public access at the same time. Hi, my name is Marc Sims, born August 15, 1962, right here in the city of Chicago. And in 1962, we were Negroes. You look at my birth certificate, August 15, 1962, 1:03 p.m. For those of you who do astrology. Mount Sinai Hospital on the west side of Chicago. It says Negro. My birth certificate, I'm in the back bedroom of my house. Yeah, for those of you who have on the computer, you've never seen this segment. But those of you at home, I've been doing this segment from the back bedroom of my house on the far south side of Chicago. Over there, I live over there by 95th and Halsted. I've been doing this for years. And, you know, we gotten away from the studio shoots because I get tired of paying the crew. This comes out of my pocket, people. So I get tired of begging the crew to do the TV show. So that's why we do the TV show out of my little camera, out of my bedroom of my house or the park bench. We just do it everywhere, you know. I say that because this is the kind of speech I give to my public school students when I go to the public schools here in Chicago. I say what it means to be African American has always changed. And it's about to change to the point where it won't mean anything. Things are always evolving, okay? Because the generation before mine were coloreds. Then, you know, when I was born, we were Negroes. African Americans were Negroes. Both my parents are black, African American, if you will. You know, I got this complexion for the connection here. Has something to probably do with slavery. I wish somebody probably do a DNA, or if I get the money myself, I'd probably do the DNA test, and we can break down the racial makeup of Marc Sims. But it's sort of obvious. I don't need to have no test. It's sort of obvious. But both my parents were African American, were black. But you know the bloodline, because most of us, over 80% of African Americans, have, you know, the slave master's blood in us. We know that. Some of us have Indian blood in us. That's part of me also. And of course, European American. And of course, the generation after mine, if you will, there was black for a while on the birth certificates of African Americans, and then black was on the birth certificates, and then of course, somewhere in the 90s or whatever, it changed to African Americans. But now it's about to change where it doesn't mean anything for some of us, because what it means to be black or African American in this America, the social constructs, racial social constructs of America, it's changed, and it's about to change to the point it won't mean anything. And I say that because when I was a kid, I got to show you my book in a minute. Let me show you the book now. This is the book I wrote years ago. It's almost about 5 years ago I wrote this book, it seems like. Willie Lynch, Why African Americans Have So Many Issues. Okay? And I say that, and I say this in the book. When I was a kid at Ryder Elementary School, 87th and Wallace, back in the 1970s, I used to wonder why everything black was supposed to be bad and everything white was good, and why there was a black inner city ghetto. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I saw some of the neighborhoods here on the south side change from white to African American, right? From white to black, if you will. And I said, why are the white folks running in the 70s? It was in the 70s. What's up with that? And it took me a long time, another like 25, 30 years of pondering and doing a little research. And really, when I started doing this show, you know, I started asking questions, and there's various answers, as you well know. One theory is that we're the chosen people of God. Yes, it's kind of hard to believe. African Americans are the chosen people of God. Now you have to ask the Hebrew Israelites. I had a brother on my show, Mr. Yahoo, on quite a bit. He's on the computer. You can see him, and also John Muhammad. We have to get. I got some videotape him on CD, but I got to get a new editing program so I can burn it down from the CD to put it up on the computer so y'all can see it. But he's been on public access here in Chicago. And of course, the believers Elijah Muhammad, they have in their theology, if you will, African Americans are a chosen people. The Hebrew Israelites, in their theology, African Americans are chosen people. They can. Let me see. They can wait. Yeah. Okay. They can wait. Okay. This is important. We only got like 15 more minutes with you, and the show's gonna cut off. And so that's too deep for people to say African Americans are a chosen people. That's why we catch hell. That's why we've been divided and conquered for over 450 years. That's why we were all black when we came here, but our blood is mixed. We had to go through 300, some people say 250 years of slavery, 100 years of segregation, being whipped, burned, worked from sunup to sundown, or sunup from sunup without being paid. We had the cocaine epidemic, the heroin, the crack, the welfare system, the criminal justice system, and of course, as you always know, the constant vilification of the African American male. And you say, why is that?